Hey, welcome to Systemation Professor Azib. I hope that you are well. In the previous video, I have explained the purpose of new functional interface primitive type. Before to start the first one, primitive type functional interface, you must also understand why we need them. Why? I know you are excited to motivated to know what is this new primitive type functional interface. Wait, don't worry, just wait. Maybe in next video we start about them. But you must understand, I repeat, the concept of all this new feature. So why we need this primitive type? Let's see an example. I have the predicate interface. Like this, we have to it. It contains generic type. Okay? T type. And it contains one abstract method that is test. Public Boolean test with T parameters. Now, write simple example. Predicate integer P. I want to check if the number is even or no. It means divided by 2 or no. So, A, simple arrow, A divided by 2 equals 0. Okay? And I will make simple test to check this. System out.println p.test of 37. So the result will be false. Okay? It is not the purpose of the result, but we must understand some concept here. It's very important to understand what we have made here. We have predicate integer. So here we can't, it is generic type. We can't put predicate int. It's not possible. Generic type parameter. Third purpose. Here in the p.test, I have write 37. It is an int. Primitive type here. It is primitive type, int. Okay? So, I have put in integer and what is the input parameter? It is integer. It's integer. Okay? So we have auto boxing. We have convert primitive type to object type. What we have also? We have check if the number is even or no. We have divided by 2. We can't divide object type. We can't divide it. So there we have convert also the integer, object type integer, to int again using auto unboxing. Okay? To make the operation. So we have made auto boxing and auto unboxing. If we have an array, we make a loop, auto boxing, etc. Okay? There is some problem here. There is some problem. Let's continue. You understand I think, very well with this example. With function. We have interface function. It contains 2 parameters, T as input parameters and R as return type parameters. And it contains only one abstract method, that is apply. So public R as return type parameters, apply with T type parameters. So if I make an example, to add the same value for the input that I have reduced. So function integer. Okay, it is generic. I can't put int. It's impossible. Do you listen what I say? It's impossible to make primitive type int here. Or what you want, primitive type. It is impossible because it is generic. F equal x, simple arrow, x multiplied by x. Okay, I just make the application, or x plus x, what you want, put what you want. Okay, after this, I will call the function system.println f.apply of 10. Now, what we have to, I have put 10. It is an int, it is primitive type. But I have integer in my function, in input parameter. So I make autoboxing. Okay? After this, I make multiplication or sum, what you want, addition. I can't do it with object type. So compiler will convert it again to int, primitive type, auto unboxing. And also, the return type is integer. So the compiler may convert it again to the integer, to autoboxing. So I have autoboxing, auto unboxing, and autoboxing again. It's the same. Simple instruction. Okay? Do you see the problem? Do you see it? Let's reformulate it. If I need to put primitive type in input parameter, the normal function interface, we can't use them. Okay? As predicate and function. So here why we need to use primitive type functional interface. So I have given you two examples. We can't use primitive type, and we have a lot of concept autoboxing, etc. It's very long. Okay? So to make it so simple to put directly the input parameter primitive type, here we will use the primitive type functional interface. Okay? I hope that you have understand why we need them. It's very important. And don't worry, in the next video we will see this primitive type functional interface. I hope that you have understand this concept. If it is not the case, see again this video. See it again. It's very important. Before to jump to the practice. It's very important. See this one and the previous. I have talked about the purpose of this primitive type. Autoboxing in the generic type parameter. And here in this video I have talked about why we need it. Why we need them. Okay? Is able to use primitive type in input parameter. Or in the we use also our return type. Of course, I forgot to talk about this. So if we need to use primitive type in input parameter or return type here we will use primitive type functional interface. That's why we need them. See you inshallah in the next video. Take care of us, take care of your health. It's very important. Your health. It's the first thing. Yeah. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it with your friends, and tell you goodbye. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.